Consecration of the priests before Yahuah. And this is the thing that you shall do unto them, to hallow them, to minister unto me in the priest's office. Take 1 young bullock, and 2 rams without blemish, and unleavened bread, and cakes unleavened tempered with oil, and wafers unleavened anointed with oil. Of wheat flour shall you make them. And you shall put them into 1 basket, and bring them in the basket, with the bullock and the 2 rams. And Aharon and his sons you shall bring unto the door of the tabernacle of the assembly, and shall wash them with water. And you shall take the garments, and put upon Aharon the coat, and the robe of the ephod, and the ephod, and the breastplate, and gird him with the curious girdle of the ephod. And you shall put the turban upon his head, and put the holy crown upon the turban. Then shall you take the anointing oil, and pour it upon his head, and anoint him. And you shall bring his sons, and put coats upon them. And you shall gird them with girdles, Aharon and his sons, and put the turbans on them. And the priest's office shall be theirs for a perpetual statute, and you shall consecrate Aharon and his sons. And you shall cause a bullock to be brought before the tabernacle of the assembly, and Aharon and his sons shall put their hands upon the head of the bullock. And you shall kill the bullock before Yahuah, by the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. And you shall take of the blood of the bullock, and put it upon the horns of the altar with your finger, and pour all the blood beside the bottom of the altar. And you shall take all the fat that covers the inwards, and the caul that is above the liver, and the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, and burn them upon the altar. But the flesh of the bullock, and his skin, and his dung, shall you burn with fire without the camp. It is a sin offering. You shall also take 1 ram, and Aharon and his sons shall put their hands upon the head of the ram. And you shall slay the ram, and you shall take his blood, and sprinkle it round about upon the altar. And you shall cut the ram in pieces, and wash the inwards of him, and his legs, and put them unto his pieces, and unto his head. And you shall burn the whole ram upon the altar. It is a burnt offering unto Yahuah. It is a sweet savour, an offering made by fire unto Yahuah. And you shall take the other ram, and Aharon and his sons shall put their hands upon the head of the ram. Then shall you kill the ram, and take of his blood, and put it upon the tip of the right ear of Aharon, and upon the tip of the right ear of his sons, and upon the thumb of their right hand, and upon the great toe of their right foot, and sprinkle the blood upon the altar round about. And you shall take of the blood that is upon the altar, and of the anointing oil, and sprinkle it upon Aharon, and upon his garments, and upon his sons, and upon the garments of his sons with him. And he shall be hallowed, and his garments, and his sons' garments with him. Also you shall take of the ram, the fat and the rump, and the fat that covers the inwards, and the caul above the liver, and the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, and the right shoulder. For it is a ram of consecration, and 1 loaf of bread, and 1 cake of oiled bread, and 1 wafer out of the basket of the unleavened bread, that is before Yahuah. And you shall put all in the hands of Aharon, and in the hands of his sons, and shall wave them for a wave offering before Yahuah. And you shall receive them of their hands, and burn them upon the altar for a burnt offering, for a sweet savour before Yahuah. It is an offering made by fire unto Yahuah. And you shall take the breast of the ram, of Aharon's consecration, and wave it for a wave offering before Yahuah, and it shall be your part. And you shall sanctify the breast of the wave offering, and the shoulder of the heave offering, which is waved, and which is heaved up, of the ram of the consecration, even of that which is for Aharon, and of that which is for his sons. And it shall be Aharon's and his sons, by a statute forever, from the children of Israel, for it is a heave offering, and it shall be a heave offering. From the children of Israel, of the sacrifice of their peace offerings, even their heave offering unto Yahuah. And the holy garments of Aharon shall be his sons after him, to be anointed therein, and to be consecrated in them. And that son that is priest in his stead shall put them on 7 days, when he comes into the tabernacle of the assembly, to minister in the holy place. And you shall take the ram of the consecration, and seethe his flesh in the holy place. And Aharon and his sons shall eat the flesh of the ram, and the bread that is in the basket, by the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. And they shall eat those things, wherewith the atonement was made, to consecrate and to sanctify them. But a stranger shall not eat thereof, because they are holy. And if aught of the flesh of the consecrations, or of the bread, remain unto the morning, then you shall burn the remainder with fire. It shall not be eaten, because it is holy. And thus shall you do unto Aharon, and to his sons, according to all things which I have commanded you. 7 days shall you consecrate them. And you shall offer every day a bullock for a sin offering, for atonement, and you shall cleanse the altar, when you have made an atonement for it, and you shall anoint it, to sanctify it. 7 days you shall make an atonement for the altar, and sanctify it. And it shall be an altar most holy, whatsoever touches the altar shall be holy. Now this is that which you shall offer upon the altar: 2 lambs of the first year day by day continually. The 1 lamb you shall offer in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer at evening, and with the 1 lamb, 1/10 deal of flour mingled with the 4th part of a hin of beaten oil, and the 4th part of a hin of wine for a drink offering. And the other lamb you shall offer at evening, and shall do thereto according to the meat offering of the morning, and according to the drink offering thereof, for a sweet savour, an offering made by fire unto Yahuah. This shall be a continual burnt offering throughout your generations, at the door of the tabernacle of the assembly before Yahuah, where I will meet you, to speak thereunto you. And there I will meet with the children of Israel, and the tabernacle shall be sanctified by my glory. And I will sanctify the tabernacle of the assembly, and the altar. I will sanctify also both Aharon and his sons, to minister to me in the priest's office. And I will dwell among the children of Israel, and will be their Elohim. And they shall know that I am Yahuah Elohim, that brought them forth out of the land of Mitzrayim, that I may dwell among them. I am Yahuah Elohim.